Welcome to a day from my work vacation. After having breakfast, I'm just going towards my room.
Hello and good morning. I've had my breakfast, did some learning. Now I have a call, and post that I'll be recording like around 7 to 10 reels. I'm trying for it to be 10, but let's see what happens. Come along my day and see how it goes. Okay, now I'm just going to set up for my call. Okay, some water, iPad for the notes, and I think I'm ready.
Like I said, everyone needs coaches, so I had an incredible session with one of my coaches, and this is me just enjoying the call.
Hello and welcome back. I'm done with my call, the session that I had, and now I'm going to get ready for my reel recording. Today I'm planning on recording, like I told you, about 7 to 10 reels. 10 is the maximum which I'd like to meet, but if it's not possible, again 7 to 10 I'm good. These are the reels for which I've done the pre-work. So I'll just quickly walk you through the pre-work I've done so that I can now spend the next 2 hours just getting dressed and recording these next 10 reels with ease, because a lot of them do not involve transitions, some of them involve transitions, some of them are relatively smaller, shorter, and some of them of course need more time. So on an average I'm giving 2 to 3 hours after I get ready to this. I will let you know in real time how much time it has actually taken me. The kind of pre-work that I've done for these reels to be recorded and ready is, first of all, I've done my content planning, for which I use Content Mojo for service-based businesses, coaches and consultants. Since I was a service-based business and currently I'm a coach, and I help people through my content, through my free products as well as my paid products. So because of which I use this Content Mojo for service-based businesses. You can see it on the screen. This is how it looks. I've used this to plan out my entire month, of which now currently I'm testing doing multiple reels a week other than the normal content I'm doing. So if I'm doing around 2 to 3 normal posts, I will be doing around 5 reels. Like, I'm trying that I do 5 reels for 7 days. Let's see how that goes. I will let you know. That's the reason I'm batch recording multiple reels. Day before I recorded 10 reels, and today also I'm planning on recording 7 to 10 reels. I will share the process with you. So the first level I've done is basically content planning for the entire month for other types of content and the basic reels that I definitely need. So right now in my first round, since I'm doing 5 reels per week, which gives me about 20 reels per month, I've actually done a version 1 wherein some are the value topics I already know, that I am sharing 3 mistakes people are making in this niche, or 5 things people can follow, or 5 steps they can follow. And for some, I've let it be impromptu. I've done the research on finding such audios, such trends that can work for my audience and my niche, and for them I will be strategizing the topic later based on the kind of reel. So step 1 was doing the research and having reel topics also for about 50% of my reels. 50% I want to see the trends first. Since I'm experimenting this one with multiple reels, I will let you know how that experiment goes. So after my first step, which is actually strategizing and planning and having the topic for 50% of my reels, I went to Instagram and I started scrolling through multiple reels, multiple accounts. You know how the Instagram rabbit hole is. Once you start with reels and seeing multiple reels, you will be reaching different kind of businesses. If you click on those accounts, you'll be reaching and seeing their reels. So I scrolled through multiple things and found inspiration for the kind of reels I had topics for, and secondly, the reels I would like to create topics for, since I was doing multiple reels this month. So after finding these, I saved them to a separate folder. I will attach a screen flow of how can you have separate save collections so that it makes things easier for you. So I've created a separate collection inside my saves called Reels Everyday, and I'm adding everything I want to make from the inspiration there. And on my iPad, what I've done is, from the Content Mojo, I've just taken down the reels that I wanted to do, and I have added their inspiration audios or inspiration profile names with the kind of reel I wanted to take inspiration from on here in the notes section. So that is done. The second level, the reels that I found inspirational, for which I do not have the exact topic name right now, but I want to do it, I've added it in another list in the same notepad on my iPad, so that it gives me clarity. When I'm recording, I'll refer, okay, this is the reel I want to go to, I'll do it, I'll tick mark it here so that it makes more sense. Let me show it to you. It's a little messed up, so you might not be able to see things clearly, but I've just taken rough notes. I was doing it like 1 a.m. in the night, so it's very, very rough. Otherwise my handwriting is pretty decent, I'll say. So what I've done is, I had made notes for 23 reels here and 2 more I found elsewhere. So I've added all of those to my Reels Everyday folder inside my saved section, and after that I started recording. So day before, when I did 10 reels, I actually moved them from that collection to reels done, so that I know what all I've recorded and what all is pending for this entire batch of 20 to 25 reels to be ready. And that is how my procedure is, as simple as that. Currently, what I'll do today is I'll just get dressed in one of my outfits, and I'll ensure that 2 or 3 other outfits or tops or whatever is going to come to my videos based on the transitions I'm doing is ironed and kept ready. And then I will do some basic makeup which goes with everything. I don't do a lot of different kind of makeup because then it'll take me more time to batch things, so I make it simple. Like if I'm in my night suit, I can switch and do a transition and come to an outfit, or if I'm in no lipper, I'll come to a dark lip shade so that it's visible. Those kind of things I'll do also in transition sometimes. You'll see these reels anyways, they're going to be live on my account this month itself, so go check it out on Tejal Chopra, @Tejal Chopra on Instagram. Some of the reels are already live, so you can go scroll through them and start enjoying them already. But for this particularly, I'll ensure that the outfits are done, I'm ready, then I'll start recording. I have my audios inside my saved folder, so I'll go there and I'll see what I want to start with. I'll do some practice, because for some specifically voiceover kind of things wherein I have to actually lip sync to something, I might need some practice. If it's a transition, again, sometimes it's bang on in the first go, but otherwise it takes 5, 7, 10 tries also at times. So it really depends on what I'm doing and how comfortable I am with it. Earlier I used to be super skeptical, scared of doing any sort of dance or anything on screen. Now I've just started embracing myself a little more, so I'm comfortable with some of the things. Again, not with everything. It takes me a lot of time to learn a new trend or a choreography, so that is another thing. For now, this is it. I will go get dressed and I will see you recording my reels. I've been recording my first reel of the day. It has 3 transitions. I've done the first one. I'm about to do the second and third one for this reel, and then we're going to do this next reel, and so on and so forth. The quality may go down a little slightly since I'm using my main phone for recording the reels. Please ignore the mess in the background. Part of it. It's not a lot of mess, but yeah, it still is. Like I was telling you, this is an awkward angle because I'm carrying just one tripod here, but I have recorded 2 parts. I'm just going to put makeup on and comb my hair before I do the next part of the transition, and then the third one, which you'll see here. Just doing some basic makeup. My voice may echo since it's the washroom.
Okay, so seriously, I was kidding when I said this is like a makeup tutorial. It's completely not. I'm just basically doing whatever I know, and please don't take this as a tutorial.
This is not something I'm going to give an entire voiceover for, since this is not my zone of expertise. I just like basic makeup and know a little bit about it. Now this is something, again, I don't do every day or every time I record reels. This is just that I'm batching reels, so I thought it's better, and I'm also recording this vlog, so I thought why not. So I'm just like, I do it sometimes, not always. It's not at all a requirement. Ready, like I did some basic makeup, and now I'm going to record the second part of the same reel. Let's go. Okay, the second part of the transition took me like 5-6 tries. It was not happening. Now I think it's satisfactory. This is the third part of the transition that requires an outfit change, so I just changed it. I'm going to record the third one now. Okay, I'm finally done recording this first reel. It has taken me, I think, more than half an hour to just record this one, because A, it had a lot of transitions. Sorry for the lighting. It had a lot of transitions, and B, I had to get dressed right from the scratch. So now that we are done, the next one is a pretty easy one, so I'm thinking maybe next 10 minutes would be with it, or lesser. Let's see, let's hope for the best. Since I'm traveling and pretty much in the same room, I am trying to use different backgrounds for all reels while not compromising for lighting. As you see, lighting is very, very important. If I record like this, any reel or any video, it is going to be not of high quality, and hence this is what we mean by quality when I talk about Instagram reels video quality, basic quality. Since this camera is slightly down from what I normally record in, it's still making a lot of difference if I have the correct lighting. So I just want to urge you that if you're letting these things stop you, don't. Just ensure that you are using basic optimization, light, sound, and that's all. Quality of the camera, quality of the phone might vary slightly here and there, and that's okay. The most important thing is that you're doing it. So with that, I'm going to move to my next reel, and I'm going to record this in this outfit only, so I don't want to change this. I will just change the background and I will record that. I hope you're doing well. I could not film post that because I had to work on something urgent that had come up, and post that I resumed recording, but I had no time to actually vlog the process. But the whole point is, what I did is what I shared with you earlier. I strategized using Content Mojo, then I scrolled through, found inspiration for it, mapped my topic to the reel, saved all those reels in my specific collection in the saves, and then I browsed through more reels to find more of the ones I would want to create on for which the topics were not yet decided. So both of those I saved beforehand, before I began recording today. And today, as I recorded, I walked you through the procedure. It was same for all the reels. It was just relatively simpler, since the first reel actually had to be recorded in phases because I was getting dressed along with it, and also it had transitions, so it takes time to record transitions. Some of the other reels I've recorded today are actually just lip sync reels. It takes practice, but in those I did not have to change outfits or sync things, so that way it was simpler. All in all, I have recorded about 7 reels till now. I am still trying if I'm able to do one more, but I'm super tired, so I may not do that at all. I have some other recordings, and I have a podcast recording that's happening late today night. I have some other work to catch up to, so that might take some time from the time that I have for today's day. And I'm super tired. I don't know why I'm feeling so tired today, and it's 9 p.m, so I'll just grab some dinner. I've ordered it, and post that. I'll try if I can record another reel, since I have the makeup on from morning, but if not, no worries. I have a podcast recording to look forward to, and I have some shortlisting I have to do of the resumes and of the applications that had come in. Just a quick tip for anyone who's applying to any role, be it through your own resume, through any application you're filling up, please proofread what you are writing, because a lot of times you mean something else and it's a typo, an error. However, it's different when you are writing an email just like that, or when you're applying for something. If you're applying for some role which you actually want to get, you need to be extra careful with your typos, your spelling, your basic grammar, specifically if the position that you have to apply for requires basic English skills, which I could guess that you already have, but it's just that some sort of lapse in just checking and proofreading what you've written can actually be seen very visually. So if you're applying for any role to anyone, you're writing your SOP, your cover letter, you're sending out an email, it's a cold email, it's a pitch email, it's an application for freelancers, for people who want to get hired part-time, full-time, anyways, always proofread whatever you're writing, even if it's your answers. It clearly gives away the impression that you're not careful about what you've written, which can actually impact the hiring decision. So I would urge and encourage you to actually just proofread what you've written. Some basic errors here and there are definitely okay, but if you're applying for something for which the language part is critical, whether it's Hindi, English, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Marathi, Kannada, anything, whatever you're writing in, whatever you're speaking in needs to be clear, specifically if it's crucial to the role. That is what I'd like to highlight, and I'll try if I can blog the rest part of the day, like when I'm doing the podcast, but let me see if it's possible.
Okay, it's 11:30 p.m. almost, and I'm waiting for my guest to arrive for the podcast recording.
Yourself in such a way where life becomes this amazing roller coaster ride where the universe is teaching you some lessons. You are learning these lessons and becoming and evolving into your highest.
Okay, so that was my day today. Pretty hectic. I could do a lot of stuff, I could not do a lot of stuff, but all in all, I had a great day and I hope you had fun with me going through this. If you are going to start batching your own reels and your own content, it takes time, it takes investment of effort. But again, if you're batching it, it will smoothen things up for you and give you more time on other days when you're not filming. So that always makes things simpler. I would definitely encourage you to try batching your content, whether it's reels, videos, YouTube, podcast, or anything per se. Batching always gives you concentrated effort and focus on one kind of task and overall increases your productivity, and that's the whole point of what I did today. I hope you enjoyed with me, and I will see you soon with the next video.